let's have a look at our points. Tech tree, we have 3 points to spend. We have a thing here called a basic water purifier. Okay, so what this does is it'll give you, if you fill it full of charcoal, it'll filter your water. So we're going to create this. It's quite cheap. We're also going to make the bone sickle, sorry. When you collect with a tool, you'll gain more resources, and you also get more seeds. Seeds are important for making animal feeds and also snack bars for yourself. So I'm going to unlock that. The hammer, I'm going to need the hammer for repairs now that I have a house. And there goes the rest of my points. Solo points, I've got 1 point available. I'll keep going down this tree here. I'll go for 3 damage with knives. Okay, what have we got on here? We've got 2 arrows. Probably should need more arrows. And we need stone. Let's get some stone. Let's have a look how meat's coming along. Okay, it's just starting to spoil just slightly. You can see the top bar starting to creep down now. Okay, I'm going to deactivate that because I'm going to save my wood. Got a bit of charcoal here, which is good. I'll use that for my water purifier. First of all, let's go and grab our little bit of stone. Repair our tools. Stone's cheap. Repair these at any time. And it does take energy, so you will tire yourself out. Some more stone. And of course our points are going up. We've done ourselves some oxide inside this rock. It's handy. Take that as well. You do want to upgrade your tools as quick as possible. You can see what a struggle it is to use stone tools. It's very slow, you don't get as much. Some people like to not spend their points and they just wait until they get to steel, then they make steel axes or maybe even platinum. But that means you've got to struggle by using a stone axe all the way up for half the game while you're running around banging on rocks when you should be hunting and building. So if you can, get yourself a foundry, a furnace, get some ores, get to an iron pick, iron hammer, iron axe as quick as possible. Makes the game go quicker. Okay, let's craft another one of these. We don't want to be carrying around with all this weight. And we are going to craft our... oh, we can make a berry seed bar. Yeah, let's make one of those, why not? Max, we can make one. As we can see here, 75 maximum stamina, creates 1 space in the stomach, and it gives you less water use. So that's a good little thing just to stick up here. Doesn't spoil very quickly, so it'll last for quite a long time. Okay, let's move on. Our oxite's running down. Pretty soon we're going to make an oxidizer bench, which will give us the ability to store oxygen in a leather oxygen bladder, and that will give us the ability to run around for a lot longer and we won't consume as much oxygen. Right, that's what we're building. We were doing arrows, weren't we? So let's get into here, crafting arrows, max. Nice. Let's go hunting. I can turn my light off now, but as you can see, it gets very dark. There's a wolf over there. No, I'm not going to panic. He's going to come across to the water and he's going to swim. And he can't get up here. So we can just take our time and put the arrows into them. I'm going to finish off with a knife. And when we go and harvest the body, we should get our arrows back. You won't get them all back. We got 2 of them back. I think we fired 4. But it is what it is. The more durable the arrows, like when you go to bone arrows, steel arrows, they're not as breakable. Stick our leather up here, our bones and our wood. We'll stick all this up here. And we'll stick our meat on the drying rack as well. Pretty loaded. Let's take the bones off actually. Didn't realise I had so much meat. Okay, let's get a water purifier. That's created on the character. As you can see down the bottom here, there's a little picture of a man's helmet. So I can create that on the character. I don't need a working bench. So I'm going to go straight to here. And to make the basic rainwater purifier, I need sticks, fibre and stone. This one here you can put in a river or a lake or any body of water actually. As long as you put charcoal in, it will filter water from anything that's deep enough to put this unit in. So we'll make this one first. Sticks, fibre and stone. Let's grab some of that. Here's my sticks. Here's my fibre. Let's grab a bit of stone. We'll make the water one. I'll show you how this one works. So we're just going to run across here to the river and we are going to drop this in the water and it will just float right there. Press E to access, chuck some charcoal in here. That's already filling up. Now what it's doing here is it's using up the fuel, the charcoal, and it's giving you fresh water. At the moment we've got 0.22 of a litre, 0.25. It's catching up and we just go eat a drink from it. And that's ready for right now. And that will just fill up to 5 litres. I think 5 litres is the max. Okay, so that's going to take care of all your issues. You can create the other one, which is the rainwater purifier, which will only catch rainwater only, but you know, how often does it rain? Alright, moving along. A couple more arrows. And we're going to look at how close are we to getting our next level. We're halfway through level 3. What we're really doing is now is we're really heading to end game to get up to here and get this crafting bench. The crafting bench, we'll hit that at, I think it's level 10? I think it's level 10 to get a crafting bench. And stone buildings, you can see it goes quite a long way. Stone buildings is when you really get into the serious stuff. Once you start unlocking stone, and we can build a decent house, upgrade to a decent house. I think that's level 15 to upgrade to stone. Tech tree is massive, it's huge. But this is what we're really looking for next, is the crafting bench and a furnace to smelt our ores, and we're looking for our oxidizer to put our oxide and sulfur in there as fuel, and we can make ourselves an oxygen bladder using this guy here, and then we'll be able to run around. We don't really need the rainwater reservoir right now because we're getting water right outside our back step. This will be handy in some places where you need a large amount of water for growing vegetables or feeding animals. Useless in the desert because it doesn't rain in the desert, so don't bother with that. You can use it in the snow because the snow will fall into the top catchment area and it will melt into water. Fireplace for cooking food instead of being in the campfire. Probably unlock that. Anvil to make metals. We'll need that after we've used our ingots in the fireplace here. We'll bring them down to our anvil and we'll be able to craft nails, iron tools, etc. Taxidermy knives are good for taking heads off the animals. Once you've taken the head off, you can use it for a trophy, mount it on your wall. You also use them on your textile bench to make rugs. Okay, let's get into getting some more points. We need these points. Tech tree, 0 points to spend, and we are halfway through level 3. So let's start looking for more things to mine. Or hunt. Lots of things here to gather. Berries, wheat. Wheat's good for making flour, making bread. But as I say, we don't want to spend too much time playing with that. There's some carrots down here. Here's a node. This is a deep mining drill, gold deposit. This is quite handy. You need gold. You need tons and tons of gold to make electronics, and copper. You'll need thousands of gold and thousands of copper ores to make into ingots and make into gold wire and copper wire. So probably in the future we'll probably drop a mining drill on top of that, and once we've unlocked it and got some power, and we'll be able to get all the gold we need. So all we have to do now is keep an eye out for a copper mining site, and all our problems are solved. That was a lucky find, that one. Cocoa, tea. Somewhere out here we should be able to find coffee. If you're wondering what those drinks are for, you can put them in a flask and a bottle, cook them at your cooking station, and if you're going into the Arctic, you can take a hot cup of cocoa with you, or tea, or coffee, and they will keep you warm while you're running through the snow. Salt. Salt is good if you're going to make a salting station. It triples the life of your food. Okay. Stops it spoiling so quickly. Salt is also used in some of the medicine benches for certain things. So get a stack of this. I haven't seen many animals actually like attacking me. No wolves. That red symbol over there usually means it's food. He's got a fork, knife and fork on top of him. So we could go after a rabbit. Rabbits don't give you much meat. They don't give you much bone, so I don't usually bother too much about them. You waste more energy chasing the little things than you do actually catching, skinning and eating. Already. If you go to stamina totally depleted, it takes a while for it to come back. So if you're running through the forest and your energy's running out, don't max yourself out. It takes a while to get your energy back. Get it right down to a red bar if you wish, and then it'll regain quicker. Okay, with that guy, we'll run after him. He will eventually turn around and come back the same way as I said, so we're just going to follow him through the bush. He's long gone, but he will eventually turn around and come back. There's a chamois. Those things are really wickedly fast. And we're only using stone arrows, so we're not going to cause much damage. I won't waste my arrows on him. They spook very easily, and they're very, very hard to catch. There's a coffee bush right here. And this is... oh, there's another rabbit. Soybeans. Soybeans is good for animal food and also good for health buff. In game they do have a thing now for our vegan friends. If you have 3 vegetables like carrots, pumpkins and soybeans, you get the triple vegetable bonus, and it gives you a bit of a food buff. So that's nice that the boys of Rocket Works have done that. Well, I hit him, but as you say, not much damage from a stone arrow. You don't want to take on bears with a bow and arrow that's only using stone, especially if you've got no armour. Where did he go? I swear these animals play with you sometimes. You'll get one will run to the left and the other one will run to the right, and you'll end up just running backwards and forwards. like a tennis ball and a tennis game. Oh, there's a deer. Try and go for the headshot. I'll sneak up behind him. Ah, he's gone. Okay, he's just over the ridge, so I'll go into crouch mode, stealth mode. My berries and my watermelon take care of my moisture thirst problem. Carrots, maximum health. So what that'll do is it'll boost your health to the 100 and give you an extra 30% on top of your 100. I'm going to grab a little bit of silica because I'll need that to make a mortar and pestle. So we'll go to this guy. Oh, there's something hiding inside that one. Must be Halloween. Much wildlife around here at the moment. Wolves are the easiest thing to kill because they always come after you. Deers, chamois, they'll always take a runner. But wolves, horses, they'll come after you. So if you just put one arrow into them, pull out your knife, finish them off with a knife. Speaking of which, breaking my own rules. Repair. Okay, I've used up my torch as well, so I have to make another torch. Let's get back to base. And we'll do a little bit of home maintenance. Let's start with crafting. I need some fibre. Get a fibre on here. No, I do not. Plenty of food though. Food is starting to spoil, so I'll have to eat some of that. I'm just going to quickly grab some fibre off the floor. And I will create myself a new torch. It's often handy to make a spare one. If you do come back to your base or your torch dies and you're not paying attention, rather than running around trying to find stuff in the dark, just create yourself a second torch and throw it in your fireplace. Fireplaces or your drying rack is your go-to places, just to always make sure that you know where they are. Okay, I'll stick my bones in there as well, stick the sticks in there. We're pretty much loaded. We'll take these guys out. Probably need some more oxide, and I'll leave these two behind. And the salt. There we go. Okay. Consume all those. Health is looking good. Oxide's looking good. Water's looking good. if you are ever going to exit the game, make sure you go exit. If you go return to character select, that's like a temporary save. If you quit to the desktop, it will save your character. But if you go return to character select, make sure you click yes. If you don't click yes and you leave it on this screen, your character's still active and still alive. He will get attacked. So make sure you go to return to character select. And then we'll be back into the pause screen. To get back into the game, all you have to do is just simply select your character, RedM1n1on, and go back into select character, and then you're good to start playing again. Resume game.